Hello, good evening. It's about 10:10. Tried the hangout. Something went wrong there. People that I've invited were unable to get on for whatever reason. But we're going to proceed anyway because this video was going up whether or not I went through Google Hangout or not. So today's topic is honing your leadership skills. Now, the question is, who is a leader? For you to hone your leadership skills, you need to understand what it means to be a leader. Well, a leader is someone who leads people, obviously, and preferably by example, preferably into greatness. That is a leader. A leader, true leader in true sense of the word, will lead somebody into success, not failure, will lead people to become better versions of themselves. That's what a leader is. Now, leadership requires hard work. It requires dedication. You can't be a leader and sit back on your laurels. Forget what we see in the political world. That's not the kind of leadership I'm talking about. I'm talking about if you're a business owner or you are a networker, you do any sort of activity online. Without leadership, hard work, dedication, you're not going to succeed in your business. And if success is your true aim and goal, which it should be, then you need to adopt these qualities of leadership. Now, what are the qualities of a leader? We've mentioned hard work, dedication. We've mentioned, leadership, in the sense that you're leading, you're helping people to become better versions of themselves. I was thinking as I was preparing for today, what leader do I want to use as an example? I thought of Obama, because Obama is a leader that most people would recognize or possibly identify when I mentioned his name. But I thought, no, let me go with Jesus. Jesus was a leader. He led 12 specific people in his inner circle, countless thousands, but in his inner circle, there were 12. And these people were followers. And in business, you're hoping, if you really want to succeed in online business, to have sign-ups, followers. So you're leading these people, whether you like it or not. You're a leader. You could be an unwilling leader, but you're a leader. And these people are depending on you. They bought your product. They bought your service. What are you providing for them? Hopefully, your product and service would have provided them value in the first place. If it's not of value, please take it off the market right now, because you won't go very far in the business providing people with things that are not valuable. Now, you've provided them with the product and service. They've bought it from you. They're your followers. They're probably on your mailing list. Now, what value can you give to them on a daily, weekly, monthly basis, yearly basis? Well, yearly is possibly too long. Weekly basis, fortnightly. What value can you give to them? Are you teaching them how to become leaders themselves? Teaching them about personal development and growth? Because coming into the market, be it network marketing, business ownership online, you're selling a product or service, you need to understand, you need to develop yourself, because you will only succeed as far as you're willing to develop within yourself. So the level of your success will be determined by the level at which you're willing to grow. If you want to grow a little bit, you will succeed a little bit. If you take time to dedicate yourself daily to reading motivational books by successful people, whoever you want to read, be it Trump, be it Brian Tracy, be it Bill, Microsoft guy, keep forgetting his name, be it whoever it is, Steve Jobs, just daily keep at it and implement it. If you're the type of person who just wants to read and never implement, you are not learning. You're not making yourself available to be the best leader you can be. Now, we're talking about honing your leadership skills. If you want to hone your leadership skills, you need to work on yourself first. It's when you've worked on yourself, you can give out to others. And how do you hone your leadership skills? You identify where your strengths are. And where your strengths are, you make them stronger, obviously through personal development, through training, because the more you train, the stronger you become. It's like a muscle. Now, where you're weak, you need other people around you, mentors, people you can go to, people who are better than you, bigger than you. Jesus had God, he went to God. You need to go to someone who is bigger, better than you, achieving the results and the success you're looking for. This is how you hone in on your leadership skills, because you have to be constantly growing so that you can grow your team as well. You need to teach your people that leadership and business ownership is not about them alone, about selling a product and saying, oh, bye, see you later, but it's about building relationship. This is how you hone in on your skills, because as they learn from you, or hopefully you are learning back from them. I have one particular person in my team, and I was hoping he would be on the hangout tonight, and he's, when you look at it, maybe physically, in the sense of performance, he's been doing better than me in the last few months. And this is what a leader would do. This is how you show true leadership. You expect your people to be better than you. Jesus said to his followers, greater works than I have done will you do. If you're the kind of leader who want to keep your people down, you just want to make the money, want to be at the top, that is a pyramid, by the way. You're not a leader. A true leader would build themselves, will dedicate themselves to hard work, to training, to learning. And if you think being in a business online does not require your time, your commitment, your evolving, then you are sadly mistaken. You are not going to succeed in this business, and you are not going to be leading anybody very long. So we're looking at, are you honing in on your leadership skills? Are your people doing much better than you are in business? Are they doing as well as you are doing? Yes, there will be the odd one or two, few hundreds who probably don't want to do anything. They just buy the product and just sit back and expect miracles. You can't really make anybody do anything. But a lot of people who have come to get your product and service, for example, personal development product and service, information products and service, they've come to learn. And because they've come to learn, when you set the example, you point them in the right direction, you expect them to learn and grow. And in some cases, they will do better than you. That's a true leader. Be like Jesus. He wanted his people to do better, greater than he did, because he taught them well. Now, another way to hone in on your leadership skills is to provide your people with training. As you train them, you're learning yourself, you're growing yourself, you're building yourself. But the thing is, you have to provide them with the right training. As I was saying earlier, before I got sidetracked and started talking about something else, we come to the internet business, affiliate marketing world with the idea that I get a product, I get a service, I'll sell it and I'll make loads of money. But it doesn't work like that. Actually, the way it works is you come and get this product and service, then you commit yourself to training and learning all you can about that product and service so you can be an expert. So when you're marketing it to other people, that they also can learn from you and become experts. And you're also growing, you're working on your inside out, those programmings within you that has hindered you in the past, because failure is a result, success is a result of what? Of what is in here. If what is in here has not been transformed to the point where you can lead other people, help other people to grow and change, and indeed change yourself, then you have not honed in on your leadership skills. You need to develop yourself daily, teach, train, grow. And as you're doing this, you yourself are building on your own self. What you've learned, you go out and teach your people. You go learn some more, you teach your people. Your people go do the same thing they learn. They teach their people. They learn some more. They go teach their people. And it just goes like a wildfire, spreads. It becomes viral. People are training and learning. If your people are relying on you for their bread and butter, for their training and everything, it's not going to last very long, because the thing is, you're just one person. You can't do everything. You need to point them in the right direction. When I joined my first affiliate marketing business, I think that was an MLM. That was my first, and possibly my first. There was a second one after that, then no more. Anyway, in 2003 or 4, I joined it, City Solutions. I don't remember it. And they constantly talked about reading books like Rich Dad Poor Dad. That's the first time I heard about that book, and I actually did go and read it. You need to show your people the material. So instead of me sitting down and trying to write a book myself, I honed in on my leadership skills by learning what I needed to learn myself. And then now I introduce it to people I meet who listen to me, who read my blog, who listen to my videos. Sometimes I will present it to my team. If not that, present something else. Go and read. Leaders are readers. They don't just teach, they read, they learn. So I read Rich Dad Poor Dad, then the part 2, and then the Cash Flow Quadrant, How to Win Friends and Influence People, and so many other books. And the thing is, now I'm much more into audio. Right now I'm reading another book, phenomenal. It's all about the programming. It's kind of the second book I've read on mental programming, and it's amazing how things happen. You kind of get what you get out of your business, what you actually put in, and not put in physically. You may be thinking you're working your butt off, but the thing is, you could be sabotaging yourself in the sense that you are not honing in your skills, training and reprogramming your mind. Those things you heard about success, about wealth, and about rich people, that kind of causes you to sabotage yourself and not do the things you should do, or do the opposite of what you should be doing. These are the things that you would learn to transform and change in your life if you took the time to train and develop yourself personally. Now, as a leader, you need to be able to point your people, go to this resource, go and learn this and that. It's not all about the sell. You need to build yourself up as well, so that when you have a team, you can build them up as well. This is how you truly hone in on your leadership skills. Without personal development, you fail. This is the number one reason people in online marketing businesses, network marketing, whatever it is, they fail, because they fail to develop themselves. They fail to develop and transform their mind. If you want to succeed, you need to understand that you need to teach, you need to be a friend, you need to be a mentor, you need to lead by example. You need to daily be changing yourself and transforming yourself and committing yourself to learning from people that know much more than you do, who have succeeded in an area you are intending to succeed, so that you can convey this to your team. Instead of you trying to teach it to them, you point them in the right direction. Go listen to that, and then they become better and stronger, and then that they can come be, like the saying goes in the Bible, iron sharpens iron. They're strong, you're sharpening each other, not you're the strong big man at top taking all their commissions, and they're weak, they know nothing, they're just wandering around aimlessly waiting for crumbs to fall from the table. That's not true leadership. So you need to be able to get yourself deep into personal development. If you can't find the time to read, you can find the time to listen. Whatever you're doing, as you're walking, you can listen. As you're taking a jog, you can listen. As you're in the shower, you can listen. You can crank up the volume and listen. Whatever you're doing, as you're in the kitchen washing dishes, feeding the baby, you can listen when the bottle's in the baby's mouth, or if the baby's breastfed while they're sucking, they're not going to be making any noise. You can listen. You really have no excuse at all not to hone in your skills, be training and learning and developing. It's kind of like a garden. You have you have a farm, and you don't tend to it and you expect miracles. That's how it is. You're a leader. You've got this farm or garden to tend, and you're not doing anything with it, and you're expecting miracles. But if you, on the other hand, took the time to take out the weeds, to trim a hedge here and there, to mow the grass, and or to cultivate the land, you would soon reap the harvest, and you'll be able to get people to come help you to gather your harvest. And as these people gather the harvest, they in turn can learn from you and then go do the same, and you just repeat it and repeat it. But if you refuse to learn, you refuse to train, you refuse to develop yourself, and you just want to build a team, you go by those leads, they're not going to be any good, because you're going to get people like you. If you want to get people who are going to be successful in business, who are going to be committed with hard work and dedication, you need to have that tenacity yourself. You need to have that transformation in yourself so that you can attract the right kind of people. Before I forget, there are other notes I've made here. Are you accessible? Now, people have signed up under you. Have you reached out to them? Have you made contact with them? Are you asking them questions to get to know them? If you don't, why not? And the reason why you're doing this is when you know them, you know how to satisfy their needs. You know what problems they have, and then you'll be able to solve it. If you don't take the time, you just be blasting them with information that is irrelevant. That is not true leadership. You don't hone in on your leadership skills that way. Are you learning how to lead or mentor? Are they learning, how to lead and mentor themselves? The thing is, they're going to mirror their leadership based on what they see from you, what they receive from you, what they perceive from you. Obviously, you send out those emails, you do those hangouts. People will do what they like, really. You can't make anybody do anything. And those who are willing, they're going to learn. They're going to go for those resources you have recommended. They're going to read it. They're going to grow. They're going to, in turn, send it out to their people who will go for those resources. They'll read it. They'll learn. They will grow. The thing is, as you begin to read and learn and transform yourself on the inside, you begin to produce those results and attract those results you are looking for. Okay. Are you able to submit to learning constantly? You can't say, okay, I'm done. I've read 5 self-development books. That's fine by me. The thing is, have you implemented them? If you've implemented them, then you need to move on to the next stage. It's a school that you never graduate from till you die. One of my favorite pastors in the whole world, never met him personally, but I loved listening to him, was Miles Monroe. He was talking about how rich the graves are. And why are the graves so rich? Because there are so many people there with their dreams, who died with their dreams unfulfilled. They didn't achieve those things they were supposed to achieve. They were leaders. They were great men and women who had books in them, who had songs in them, who had businesses in them that they never brought to materialization, because they had the mentality of, oh, I am going to fail, or what if I fail, so I might as well not do anything. A leader does not think like that. A leader learns from their mistakes. If you don't try, how are you going to learn? And if you don't learn, how are you going to grow? And if you don't grow, how can you lead anyone? So you need to think in the terms of, I am the Pied Piper, so to speak. And the tune I'm playing is what my people will follow and learn and play for their own teams. And if you want to get out of that percentage, that 97% or so of people who are failing in business, then you need to understand it's not about buying the product, signing up again to another deal. It's not even about the network business you're with or the affiliate marketing business. It's about you. The change starts with you. What are you doing to transform yourself to be a better person so that you can market to the right people? Because that's what you need to understand. As you transform yourself, as you change yourself, as you develop yourself, you'll be able to attract the right people. You want to market to the right people, because you don't market to people willy-nilly. If I didn't want hats and you're trying to market hats to me, you're wasting your time fighting a losing battle. So that's how it is with your online marketing business. are you marketing to the right people anyway? And if you're not marketing to the right people, why are you doing that? Who taught you to do that? This is what we're talking about, leadership, honing in on your leadership skill. If your upline is not going to teach you, you have a duty to yourself to teach yourself. You're not a child, you're not a baby. You need to teach yourself. You need to commit to your own learning, your own personal development, so that you in turn can teach your own teams and be a leader. You can mentor them, you can be a friend to them. You can be a teacher to them, people who will follow you and now do greater works than you have done. So I hope you've learned today that to hone in on your skills takes leadership, hard work, dedication. It's never ending. It ends when you breathe your last breath. And when you die, as Miles Monroe says, you need to die empty. If right now you were to die, if you still have that gift in you, that talent, that business in you, that unfulfilled desire or wish or calling that you've not yet accomplished, then you need to get cracking on your personal development, on your training. As you're learning, you're teaching, you're growing, you're learning, you're teaching, you're growing, and your team are replicating. If your team cannot duplicate your own success, you call yourself a business owner, networker, and you're the only one making money. You're the big man at the top, big woman at the top, and your team are failing in business. You've not honed in on your leadership skills, and that castle you've built will soon come crashing down around your ears. Thank you so much for listening. Follow the links on the video or under the video, or if you're watching this anywhere else without links, come back to eruobuaya.com. That's ERUVWUOBUAYA.com. So ERUVWUOBUAYA.com, and you'll be able to click on one of my sign up forms and get my newsletters and find products and services here that can help you grow your business and grow your teams and hone in on your leadership skills. Thank you so much for listening. Bye.